So if you ask yourself today, gosh, I want to become an entrepreneur, but what's my career path? There's 4 things you need to do. The technician, the big idea, the manager focused on the metrics, and the vision caster and the relentless follow-upper. When I say relentless follow-upper, what does that mean? I mean, you're the kind of person who literally follows up with people over and over and over and over and over and over until they get it done. That could be frustrating. Maybe you're watching this and you go, man, I don't know why I have to follow up with someone 10 times about something. Well, I'll tell you why. Because you're the boss. And to be the boss, you have to pay the cost. You have to do more than is expected. The penalty of leadership is you have to be doing more than anybody else could possibly do. You have a big burden on you. But if you're going to do something big and get the big paycheck and get the big praise and to become the big entrepreneur that people read about, you have to be willing to do these things. You have to do it. You have to act in spite of fear. You have to act in spite of doubt, act in spite of being tired, act in spite of, you have to do it. You have to become the vision caster, the relentless follow-upper, and that's what has to happen. So as far as action steps, if you're watching this today, 1, I'd ask yourself, if you're watching this and you're thinking about starting your own business, are you in the top 10%? Are you a bottom-feeding carp who's eating plankton at the bottom of the dam, or are you one of the top performers? And if you're not a top performer, get to be. If you're working at a call center right now and you're thinking about making the leap and starting your own company, please don't do that until you're the best at what you do. Because if you're not diligent, no matter what job you're in, you're going to fail. Okay, you've got to learn the habit of doing more than paid for and to be in that top 10%. Then 2, you have to have that big idea. You've got to have a big idea that's inspiring. If you share your idea with your friends, your family, your coworkers, your people, and no one's excited, then either 1, you got to change the group of friends you're hanging out with, or 2, you got to get a bigger idea. And the 3rd, you have to have those metrics. So maybe you're already here, you have the big idea, but now if you're transitioning, you have to become a manager and you have to define the metrics, the measurables that you need to work on. And if you're stuck and you're going, I don't know what numbers I need to manage, get the book, The Effective Executive by Drucker, D-R-U-C-K-E-R, Drucker. All right, and 4th, you got to be a vision caster. Maybe you're here right now and you're really good at managing, but you need to inspire the team. People who you're hiring are in need of inspiring, okay? You can't just hire without inspiring, because management is truly mentorship. You have to inspire the people who work for you. You have to have a big dream. Think about Starbucks. They have a huge goal. Think about Disney. They have a huge goal. Think about Apple. They wanted to challenge the whole world to think differently. Big goal. Think about Target. They wanted us to all think. They all wanted us to think differently. They wanted us to actually, their slogan was expect more. Apple was think differently. The idea is they're challenging the status quo. Starbucks says treat yourself. Apple says think differently. Target says expect more. Mercedes wants to be the best in the world. People want to work for things that are awesome. They want to be a part of something that matters. They don't want to work in a pitiful company with no vision. You've got to do that. So again, as you're watching today, and if you're an entrepreneur, this is your career path. This is how you're going to get from here to there. This is what's in store for you. And right here on Thrive 15, we have a whole variety of more detailed trainings on these different areas. But I want to encourage you, if you want to grow a successful company, this is your path. From here to there, you can absolutely do it, and we're going to help you get through all the muck and all the hoo-ha and help be kind of your mentor in your pocket when you find yourself in a bind. Check in with you next time here at Thrive15.com.